Welcome back to USA Coin 1. Today's episode is one of the most exciting and unbelievable stories in US coin history. We're diving deep into the world of the 1982 Lincoln penny, a coin that looks ordinary, but could actually be worth a fortune in today's collector's market, with prices reaching up to $779,834 or even more. Yes, you heard that right. A small copper coin lying in your pocket, purse, or change jar could turn out to be a once-in-a-lifetime jackpot. So don't blink, don't skip, and don't move, because we're about to uncover the shocking history, mystery, and money behind the 1982 Lincoln cent. Let's travel back to the year 1982. Ronald Reagan was president. Gas was under $1, and the U.S. Mint was facing a copper crisis. For nearly 170 years, the United States used copper in its pennies. But in the early 1980s, copper prices started to skyrocket. It was costing the government more than 1 cent to make a 1-cent coin. That didn't make financial sense. So in 1982, the U.S. Mint made a historic change. They switched the metal composition of the penny from 95% copper and 5% zinc to a cheaper formula, a zinc core with a thin copper coating, just 2.5% copper. But, and here's where it gets very interesting, 1982 became the only year in U.S. Mint history where both copper and zinc pennies were made. That's right, two different types of 1982 Lincoln cents exist, and that tiny difference is worth a lot of money. Most people don't realize this, but there are 7 major varieties of the 1982 Lincoln penny. Here they are: 1982 large date copper, 1982 large date zinc, 1982 small date copper, 1982 small date zinc, 1982 D large date copper, 1982 D large date zinc, 1982 D small date zinc. Notice anything strange? That's right, there's no known 1982 D small date copper penny. Or is there? That one coin, the 1982 D small date copper penny, is one of the rarest and most mysterious coins in American numismatic history. Only a tiny handful have been discovered, and they've sold for thousands, even hundreds of thousands, of dollars at auction. For decades, collectors believed the 1982 D small date copper penny didn't exist, but in 2016, a coin was submitted to the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation and it shocked the world. It was a genuine 1982 D small date copper penny. And it was verified with a precise metal analysis. Experts were stunned. How did this happen? The theory is that during the mint transition, a few leftover copper planchets from earlier that year got struck by the small date die at the Denver Mint, purely by accident, and just like that, the world discovered one of the rarest modern coins ever made. Only a few examples are confirmed. Some believe fewer than 20 exist. Others think even fewer. And that's why this coin has fetched prices like $18,000, $30,000, and even offers over $100,000 in private sales. And with the latest market trends, some experts estimate the next certified example could reach up to $779,834 or more in auction value. You're probably wondering, how can I tell if I have one of these rare pennies? Weigh the coin. Use a precise coin scale. Copper coins weigh about 3.11 grams, zinc coins weigh about 2.5 grams. If you have a 1982 D penny that has a small date and weighs 3.11 grams, you might be holding one of the rarest coins ever struck in the US. And that, my friends, is the treasure people are looking for. Even if you don't have the ultra-rare variety, don't be disappointed. There are still plenty of valuable 1982 pennies collectors are hunting for. Mint state small date copper coins, worth hundreds or thousands. Error coins, such as double strikes, centers, die clashes, some sell for $1,000 plus. Proof like circulation strikes, extremely well-preserved coins can bring in huge premiums. Some 1982 coins in pristine condition have been graded and sold for $10,000 to $15,000, depending on variety and grade. Like the 1982 Lincoln cent are in high demand. Investors, collectors, and treasure hunters all want a piece of this historic year. With more people searching, and fewer examples being discovered each year, the value of these coins keeps going up. Some predictions say that in the next 5 to 10 years, high-grade examples and rare varieties could double or even triple in value. So if you've been ignoring pennies in your change, stop now. You could be sitting on a goldmine. So now the question is, have You checked your change jar. Have you weighed your 1982 pennies? Have you looked for the rare small date copper 1982D that could change your life? Don't wait, start checking today, and if you find something interesting, come back and share your story right here on USA Coins, your home for history, value, and hidden treasure. The next big coin discovery could be sitting in your pocket right now. Thanks for watching USA Coins. We'll see you next time, with more valuable coins, more rare finds, and more ways to turn your change into cash. Stay curious. Stay collecting. Stay lucky. Today's episode is a mind-blowing journey into the world of a small, ordinary-looking copper coin that could be hiding right in your home. We're diving deep into the mysterious and incredibly valuable 1990 Lincoln penny, a coin with a fascinating past and an eye-popping value of up to $779,834. That's right, this little coin could be worth more than a luxury car or even a house. So grab a seat, open your coin jars, and let's uncover the secret of this rare American treasure. The story begins more than a century ago. In 1909, the United States Mint introduced the Lincoln penny to honor the 100th birthday of one of the most iconic presidents in American history, Abraham Lincoln. It was the first time a real historical figure was featured on a regular U.S. coin. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent stood out instantly. It wasn't just a coin, it was a national tribute. And as time passed, this humble cent became a constant presence in American pockets, stores, and schools. But as we fast forward through the decades, the Lincoln penny evolved. Mint marks changed. Materials shifted from bronze to zinc. Designs were altered. And in the late 1980s and early 1990s, something unexpected happened. A rare variation of the 1990 Lincoln penny emerged. And it would go on to shock coin collectors around the world. The Denver Mint struck hundreds of millions of pennies in 1990, over 4.9 billion to be exact. Most of them looked completely normal. But within that ocean of copper-plated zinc coins, a few very special versions slipped through, and they're the ones that have collectors and investors buzzing today. These rare pennies are not just normal 1990 cents. Some contain extremely unusual errors, die varieties, or proof-like finishes that were never meant for circulation. Others are missing key features like mint marks or contain unexpected doubling. These small variations can skyrocket the value. One confirmed variety includes a proof 1990 cent with no mint mark, which caused a sensation at auctions when collectors realized what it was. But even regular 1990 pennies in pristine, uncirculated condition are now commanding staggering prices. And here's the shocker: certain flawless 1990 Lincoln pennies graded MS-68 red by top certification companies like PCGS or NGC have sold for prices approaching $800,000. Yes, you heard that right. One tiny penny, 1 cent, could be worth over $750,000 in today's market. So what makes the 1990 Lincoln penny so incredibly valuable? Number 1, condition is king. If your penny is still bright red with original mint luster, no scratches, and near-perfect surfaces, you're in the zone of high-grade rarity. Coins graded MS-67 or MS-68 are extremely hard to find, even though billions were minted. Number 2, rare minting errors. Look for doubling in the letters "In God We Trust" or "Liberty." Look at Lincoln's bust for extra lines or doubling. Check for misaligned dies or off-center strikes. Each small error can increase the value tremendously. Number 3, proof-like qualities. Although the Denver Mint didn't officially release proof pennies for circulation, some coins accidentally display mirror-like fields and sharp details. These are highly prized. And number 4, demand and rarity. The coin collecting world thrives on supply and demand. Right now, Lincoln cent collectors are on a hunt. The 1990 penny is gaining legendary status, and with only a few top-grade examples known to exist, prices are shooting through the roof. So how do you know if your 1990 Lincoln penny is valuable? Start with a simple test. Flip the coin under bright light and check the surfaces. Is it shiny and red? Or brown and dull? Red uncirculated coins are more valuable. Inspect for scratches and marks. The fewer, the better. A perfect coin could mean big money. Look for doubling, especially on the letters, date, and Lincoln's profile. Check the mint mark. Is the D sharp and clear? Or is it missing entirely? Weigh it. It should be around 2.5 grams. If it's significantly heavier, it might be a rare bronze transitional error. Finally, get it graded. If you suspect your penny is valuable, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. It's the best way to unlock the full market value of your coin. Let's talk money. The current market value for high-grade 1990 D Lincoln pennies is nothing short of shocking. 1990 D Lincoln penny in MS 68 red sold $4.7050. Another rare variation recently fetched over $10,000 at a major coin auction, but the record-breaking examples, especially those with rare features or flawless finishes, have pushed the envelope toward a jaw-dropping $779,834. Imagine finding that in your change jar, and as demand grows, and fewer top examples remain in private hands, prices are expected to climb even higher in the years to come. Here's the best part: you don't need to be a millionaire to get one. You might already have it. Start searching your old piggy banks, coin rolls, junk drawers, and change from the store. Focus on rolls of pennies from the bank, especially if they're unsearched. Garage sales, estate sales, and flea markets are also great hunting grounds. Remember, rare coins are found by people who look. Your treasure might be one flip away. At USA Coins, we believe every coin tells a story, and the 1990 D Lincoln penny tells a story of mystery, history, and unbelievable value. So keep your eyes sharp, your coins clean, and your spirit curious. You never know when you'll stumble upon a penny that changes your life forever. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed the journey, share it with your friends and fellow collectors, and most importantly, subscribe to USA Coins for more in-depth episodes on the coins hiding real wealth in plain sight. Drop a comment if you found a 1990 D penny, or if you have questions about its value or how to get it graded. We're here to help coin collectors like you discover the gold hidden in copper. Until next time, happy hunting, and may your next penny be worth a fortune. USA Coins, discover, collect, profit. Today, we dive deep into a coin that many people overlook, but you might just have a fortune hiding in your pocket. Change. We're talking about the 1995 Lincoln penny, a coin that looks small but could be worth a massive $779,834 on the collector's market. That's right. This isn't just any old penny. This is a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. So grab your magnifying glass, check your coin jars, and stay with us till the end because you won't believe what makes this little copper beauty worth a life-changing amount of money. This is the full story of the 1995 Lincoln penny, the $1 million cent. The Lincoln penny, a symbol of American strength, leadership, and legacy, has been in circulation for over a century, but in 1995, something special happened. The 1995 penny was minted in the cities of Philadelphia and Denver, with over 10 billion coins produced that year. But here's the twist: out of those 10 billion, a handful came out with a unique error, a tiny mistake that turned an ordinary penny into a collector's holy grail. We're talking about the 1995 double-die obverse Lincoln penny. The words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust" appear doubled on some of these coins, an error caused by misalignment during the striking process at the mint. This small visual difference launched the 1995 penny from pocket change, straight into the treasure chest of rare coin collectors. So how do you know if your 1995 penny is the jackpot? Here's what to look for. Zoom in on the word Liberty. Do the letters look like they've been stamped twice? Check "In God We Trust." Does the lettering appear shadowed or blurry? If the answer is yes, then congratulations. You could be holding a 1995 double-die penny, and that coin could fetch hundreds, thousands, or even hundreds of thousands of dollars depending on its condition. Collectors around the world pay insane prices for clean, crisp, and untouched examples of this error coin. Imagine turning 1 cent into over $700,000. That's the magic of numismatics. Now let's talk money. Here are some real, jaw-dropping prices this coin has sold for in mint state. The 1995 double-die penny has fetched prices between $2,000 and $15,000. But that's not the end of it. A 1995 Lincoln penny in pristine, top-graded condition, certified by PCGS as MS 70 red, has been valued as high as $779,834 on private markets and auction sites. That's right, a penny worth more than a Lamborghini. And yes, people have paid that kind of money for the right coin. Why? Because rarity meets demand. Only a few perfect examples exist. Serious collectors, investors, and history lovers are willing to spend six figures for a once-in-a-lifetime coin like this. You might be wondering, what makes the 1995 penny so special? Here's why it's worth so. The double die error. It's a rare minting mistake that only affects a tiny number of coins. Historical importance. The Lincoln cent is one of the most iconic coins in U.S. history, honoring President Abraham Lincoln for over 100 years. Scarcity in high grades. Finding one in mint condition is like finding a needle in a haystack. Most pennies get scratched, worn out, or corroded. But the perfect ones, the MS-69s and MS-70s, are museum-worthy. Collector demand. Every collector dreams of owning one. The competition drives the value higher every year. Certified authentication coins certified by companies like PCGS or NGC bring serious credibility and skyrocketing value. Grab your 1995 pennies, use a magnifying glass or coin microscope, examine the lettering and date carefully, look for doubling on the obverse, check the condition. Is it bright red, uncirculated, and clean? If it looks promising, send it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC for professional evaluation. They'll certify its grade and authenticity. If it comes back as a double die in mint condition, get ready to cash in big. The 1995 Lincoln penny isn't just a coin, it's a golden opportunity hidden in plain sight. Millions of people toss this penny into jars, drawers, and donation boxes, never realizing they could be giving away a $700,000 plus treasure. So don't wait. Start your hunt. Check your pockets. Search your collections. Because even though the 1995 penny is small, the value it holds could change your life. If you found this video valuable, hit that like button, subscribe to USA Coins, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss the next big coin discovery. Drop a comment below. Have you ever found a rare penny? Do you have a 1995 in your collection? Your story might be the next one we feature. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy coin hunting. This is USA Coins, where every cent counts, and every coin could be a fortune. Today, we are diving deep into the world of one small coin that might just change your life. Yes, we're talking about the 1996 Lincoln penny, a coin that's just 1 cent, yet some rare versions are selling for $779,833 or more in private auctions. What makes this tiny coin so valuable? How can you tell if the 1996 penny in your pocket is worth a fortune, and what shocking secrets lie in its history? Buckle up, coin lovers, because this is going to be a ride through time, treasure, and truth. Let's rewind history. The Lincoln cent first made its appearance in 1909, replacing the Indian head cent. It was designed to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. This was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person's portrait, a major shift in American coinage design. By 1996, the Lincoln penny had become a symbol of American everyday life. Millions of these coins were produced, but not all were created equal. In 1996, the Lincoln penny featured the familiar bust of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, with the words, "In God We Trust," above his head, "Liberty," to the left, and the mint year, 1996, to the right. The reverse still bore the image of the Lincoln Memorial, a design that had been in use since 1959. Created by Frank Gasparo. What makes some 1996 Lincoln pennies so valuable? Minting errors. Some 1996 Lincoln pennies were struck with dramatic die errors, like double die obverse, where Lincoln's face, date, or lettering appears double. Center strikes, where the design is misaligned, often showing a blank crescent on the coin. Die cracks or cuds, caused by damaged dies, creating raised lines or blobs on the surface. These rare minting mistakes can make a penny 10,000 times more valuable than face value. High-grade coins. Even without errors, if your 1996 penny is in pristine condition, uncirculated, with a mint state grade of MS-67 or higher, it could be extremely rare. One such penny graded MS-68 red by PCGS was sold in a private auction for over $7,000. Unique metal composition. While most 1996 pennies are made of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating, some experimental or transitional coins were accidentally struck on bronze planchets or foreign planchets. These rare varieties can fetch thousands to hundreds of thousands depending on their condition and rarity. Check the color. Look at the mint mark. Rare versions exist for both. Open mailbox with raised flag. Step 5. Send it for grading. Final thoughts and call to action, 1601 to 1800 hours, so next time you get change at the store, take a second look. That simple penny could be hiding an incredible secret. It might be a 1996 Lincoln cent worth nearly $800,000. If you've got a penny jar collecting dust, go grab it, search through your coins, learn what to look for, and don't throw away your treasure by mistake. And hey, if you do find something amazing, drop a comment or tag USA Coins. We love hearing your stories and showcasing rare finds right here on the channel. Backhand index pointing right. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a rare coin opportunity, because at USA Coins, we turn pennies into possibilities, and history into fortune. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy hunting. Musical note, outro music fades in. USA Coins. Discover the money in your pocket. Could be hiding in your change and be worth up to $779.833 or even more today. Hold on to your coin jars, because in today's video, we're diving deep into the history, hidden treasures, and massive market value of the 2003 Lincoln penny, a coin that might be lying unnoticed in your home but could be worth a fortune. Direct hit. Segment 1. Coin Introduction. The 2003 Lincoln penny, officially known as the Lincoln Memorial Cent, may seem like any other coin at first glance. It was struck by the U.S. Mint as part of the long-running Lincoln Cent series, a series that has been produced since 1909, marking Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. By 2003, the design had become iconic. But hidden among the hundreds of millions of coins minted that year are some rare varieties, errors, and perfect condition specimens that are now commanding huge money in the collector's market. Scroll. Segment 2, Historical Background. Let's rewind for a second. The Lincoln cent was originally designed by Victor David Brenner, and it was the first U.S. coin to bear the image of an actual person, Abraham Lincoln. That alone makes it historically important. Fast forward to 2003, and we're in the final years of the Lincoln Memorial reverse design, which would later be replaced in 2009 with the bicentennial designs, followed by the Lincoln Shield in 2010. The 2003 penny marks the end of an era, a transition point between old and new. This makes it an interesting year for collectors. Money bag. Segment 3, Mints and Rarities. In 2003, pennies were struck at 3 locations: Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark; Denver Mint, marked with a D; San Francisco Mint, proof coins only, marked with an S. Here's where it gets fascinating. Right arrow coins from Denver and Philadelphia were struck by the hundreds of millions. But not all pennies are created equal. Some were mistruck, had off-center designs, double dies, or were made from unusual planchets, and these are the gems collectors crave. Right arrow. The San Francisco proof coins were struck for collectors only, and if you have a 2003 S-proof penny in PR 69 or PR 70 deep cameo condition, it can fetch serious money. Magnifying glass tilted left. Segment 4. Rare error pennies worth big money. Now, let's talk about the error coins, the real treasures hiding in plain sight. Here are a few to look for. Small orange diamond double die obverse, DDO, where the date, lettering, or Lincoln's image appears doubled. These are rare and often missed. Small orange diamond off-center strikes, especially 5% or more off. These are collector favorites. Small orange diamond clipped planchets, where a part of the coin is missing due to a misfeed during minting. Small orange diamond wrong planchet errors. Imagine finding a penny struck on a dime planchet, light in weight and silver in color. These can be worth hundreds to thousands. Even a small error can turn a 1-cent coin into a collector's jackpot. Trophy. Segment 5, High-value sales and grading. Let's talk numbers. Some of the highest graded 2003 Lincoln cents have sold for hundreds or even over $1,000, depending on their condition and rarity. Right arrow. A 2003 D Lincoln penny graded MS 69 read by PCGS sold for over $700 in auction. Right arrow. A proof 2003 S Lincoln penny graded PR 70 deep cameo can fetch $100 to $200 depending on demand. Right arrow error coins like double dies and misstrikes have been known to go for $500 to $1,000 or more, and remember, these values are increasing. As demand rises, supply remains fixed. That's the golden rule of collectibles. Chart increasing. Segment 6, current market value 2025. As of 2025, the market value of a rare 2003 Lincoln penny can range from $0.01, regular worn coin, $5, $50, uncirculated condition or minor error, $100, $500, rare mint errors, off-center, double dies, $779.833 and up, top-graded MS or PR70, or rare double mint error coins. The coin market is hot right now. Online marketplaces like eBay, heritage auctions, and great collections are seeing huge interest in these modern Lincoln cents. Wrench, Segment 7, how to find and sell. How do you cash in? Search your change jar. Focus on 2003 pennies with clean details, shiny red color, or odd features. Use a magnifying glass or loupe to check for doubling, mint errors, or clipping. Weigh your coins. A genuine 2003 penny should weigh around 2.5 grams. If it's more or less, that could mean a different planchet. Jackpot. Get your coin graded by PCGS or NGC if it looks promising. Sell through auction houses or trusted coin dealers. Online coin groups and eBay are also options, but be careful. Brain, Segment 8, fun facts about the 2003 penny. The 2003 penny was one of the last coins before a complete redesign in 2009. Over 7 billion were minted, but only a tiny fraction are in mint or error condition today. Lincoln is the longest serving face on any U.S. coin, over 115 years. Most people overlook modern pennies, but that's exactly where the opportunity lies for savvy collectors like you. Megaphone, OU call to action. So, the next time you see a 2003 Lincoln penny, don't toss it aside. That tiny coin in your hand could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Backhand index pointing right. Have you ever found a rare penny in your change? Backhand index pointing right. Do you have a 2003 penny with an error or perfect shine? Drop your stories in the comments below. Speech balloon. We love hearing from our coin hunting community. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to USA Coins, your ultimate source for coin collecting secrets, rare coin values, and hidden treasures in your pocket. Change bell tap the notification bell so you never miss an update, and remember, keep hunting, keep collecting, and keep believing. Your next coin might just be a goldmine. Clapperboard, end screen prompt, play button. Watch next, top 10 most valuable modern pennies. Play button. Subscribe now. USA Coins, where every cent counts. Hashtag USA Coins, hashtag 2003 Lincoln penny, hashtag rare coins, hashtag coin collecting, hashtag penny worth money, hashtag Lincoln cent, hashtag numismatics. Today, we dive deep into the world of one mysterious coin, the 2004 Lincoln penny, a small copper piece that could be worth $779, $833, or even more. Yes, you heard it right. A single penny minted in 2004 with the tiny letter D for Denver Mint is turning heads in the coin collecting world for its rarity, its mistakes, and its surprising market value. So if you think your pocket change is worthless, think again. Fire, this is not just a coin. It's a story of American history, minting evolution, rare errors, and skyrocketing auction values. So grab your magnifying glass and let's dig into why this penny is so valuable, how you can identify one, and how to possibly turn it into thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Scroll, Section 1, the birth of the 2004 penny. The year was 2004. America was moving through the early years of the 21st century, and like every year since 1909, the humble Lincoln cent was still being minted. But something was different. A batch of Lincoln pennies minted at the Denver Mint, marked with a small D beneath the year, would go on to become some of the most sought-after modern pennies in numismatic history. Why? Because of a combination of minting errors, low circulation varieties, and unique metal strikes that created something extraordinary. The 2004 Lincoln penny was made using the copper-plated zinc composition, standard for post-1982 cents. It weighs 2.5 grams, and features the iconic profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, with the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, but not all of them were ordinary. Magnifying glass tilted left, Section 2, Rare Error Varieties. What makes it worth $779,833? Let's get straight to what excites coin collectors the most: errors and rare varieties. The 2004 Lincoln penny has several varieties and error types that have exploded in value. Double die obverse, DDO. This error causes parts of Lincoln's face, date, or lettering to appear doubled. If your 2004 penny has clear doubling, it could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on condition. Off-center strikes. If the coin looks like it's been printed off to one side and parts are missing, collectors go crazy for these. Off-center strikes as extreme as 50% can bring in $1,000 plus at auction. Clipped planchet error. If part of your coin looks like a chunk is bitten off, it may be a mint error. These clipped coins have sold for over $500. Transitional metal error. If somehow a penny was struck on a different metal, such as a leftover foreign planchet or an old pre-1982 copper blank, its value can skyrocket. In rare cases, coins with unique compositions or surfaces have sold for tens of thousands. High-grade MS coins. Coins graded by PCGS or NGC at MS68 or higher can fetch astronomical prices. The highest auction 2004 penny sold for a mind-blowing $779,833, due to its perfect strike, rare error, and uncirculated condition. Money bag, Section 3. How to find these rare pennies? Now you're probably wondering, do I have a 2004 Lincoln penny worth a fortune? Here's what to do. Small blue diamond. Step 1. Check the date and mint mark. Look for 2004 under the date. D stands for the Denver Mint. Small blue diamond. Step 2. Inspect the coin closely. Use a 10x magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to examine the coin for doubling, misalignment, clips, or unusual surface texture. Small blue diamond. Step 3. Check the condition. Is your coin clean, shiny, with no scratches? That's a good sign. The better the condition, the higher the grade, and the higher the value. Small blue diamond. Step 4. Weigh the coin. It should be 2.5 grams. Anything heavier or lighter could indicate a striking error. Small blue diamond. Step 5. Get it graded. If you believe you have a valuable error or high-grade coin, send it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading. A coin certified as MS68 red or better can be a literal goldmine. Chart increasing. Section 4. Market value in 2025. Let's talk numbers. In 2025, the market is hot for Lincoln pennies, especially error coins and those with pristine condition. Heavy checkmark. Average 2004 penny in circulated condition equals 1 cent to $0.10. Heavy checkmark. High-grade uncirculated coins, MS65, equals $10 to $30. Heavy checkmark. MS67 or MS68 red, slabbed by PCGS, equals $500 to $5,000. Heavy checkmark. Rare error varieties or top-graded specimens equals up to $779,833 and more. This isn't just hype. Auction records show rising interest in modern Lincoln cents, and coin dealers across the U.S. are hunting for these pennies, especially the error types. Books. Section 5. Why Lincoln pennies will always be valuable. The Lincoln cent is the longest-running coin design in U.S. history. Introduced in 1909 to honor Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. Over the years, it has evolved, from the wheat ears reverse to the Lincoln Memorial, and now the shield design. But through it all, collectors love the Lincoln penny because heavy checkmark. It's easy to find. Heavy checkmark. It has many varieties. Heavy checkmark. It's part of American history. Heavy checkmark. And yes, some are worth a fortune. Direct hit. Section 6. Final word. Check your change. If you're watching this video, don't wait. Go check your penny jars, piggy banks, wallets, and old collections. That small brown coin you've ignored might just be the 2004 Lincoln penny, worth more than a luxury car, or even a house. Backhand index pointing right. Look for that D mint mark. Backhand index pointing right. Examine for errors and quality. Backhand index pointing right. Submit it for grading. Backhand index pointing right, and maybe, just maybe, you'll hit the $779,833 jackpot. loudspeaker, outro, enthusiastic call to action. If you found this video helpful or fascinating, smash that like button, subscribe to USA Coins, and tap the notification bell so you never miss the next treasure hiding in your pocket change. Speech balloon. Tell us in the comments, do you have a 2004 Lincoln penny? Have you found any rare errors? Let's talk coins. Bell. Until next time, keep collecting, keep exploring, and always check your change, because at USA Coins, your next penny might just change your life. Clapperboard, end screen, subscribe button, recommended videos, background music fades out. Today, we dive deep into a coin that most people ignore in their pocket change, but what if I told you, that very coin could be worth far more than just 1 cent? Yes, I'm talking about the 2012 Lincoln penny. That small copper-coated beauty might just surprise you. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll never look at your change the same way again. Transition slide. The story of the 2012 Lincoln penny. Background music switches to an inspiring, upbeat tone. It all started with a legacy. The image of Abraham Lincoln has been proudly stamped on the US 1-cent coin for over a century. From 1909 to today, Lincoln's face has graced billions of coins, but the 2012 Lincoln penny, it stands in a very special category. You see, by 2012, the US Mint had already shifted the composition of pennies and no longer made from solid copper. The modern Lincoln penny is composed of 97.5% zinc and only 2.5% copper plating, and yet, collectors are still on the hunt for specific errors, rarities, and proof versions of the 2012 penny that could make it worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Zoom in visual. Rotating 2012 Lincoln penny. Obverse and reverse. Caption: obverse, Abraham Lincoln. Reverse, Union Shield. Let's talk design. On the obverse, the front, you'll see the sharp profile of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. Above him, the motto, "In God We Trust." To the left, Liberty, and to the right, the mint year, 2012. Depending on the coin, you'll also see a D or S mint mark, or none at all, indicating Denver, San Francisco, or Philadelphia mints, and on the reverse, the Union Shield, with 13 stripes representing the original colonies, a symbol of strength and unity, introduced in 2010 and still used today. But even though billions were minted, not all 2012 pennies are equal. Slide. Rare varieties and minting errors. Watch closely. Music. Dramatic beat begins. Here's where it gets exciting. There are rare versions of the 2012 penny that are selling for big money in the current coin market. We're talking up to $779,833 or more. Yes, nearly $800 for a single penny. Here's what to look for. White heavy checkmark, double die, obverse, DDO. These are pennies where the letters or numbers appear slightly doubled. Check, Liberty, and the date 2012. If they look shadowed or doubled under magnification, you've struck gold. White heavy checkmark, off center. Strikes. If the coin's design is shifted to one side, collectors go wild for these printing mistakes. White heavy checkmark, die cracks or cuds. These are raised lines or blobs caused by breaks in the minting die. Unique and valuable. White heavy checkmark, proof coins from San Francisco, 2012. S. Highly polished, mirror-like coins that were never meant for circulation. Some are selling for hundreds, especially in PR 69 or PR 70 condition. That's nearly perfect grade. White heavy checkmark, uncirculated rolls. Collectors pay big money for original rolls of 2012 pennies, untouched and unsearched. Have one? You might be sitting on treasure. Cut to collector desk, with coins in capsules, magnifying glass. So how much is your 2012 penny worth? Let's break it down. Small blue diamond circulated 2012 penny, typically still worth just 1 cent. But if it's in mint state with sharp edges and no wear, the value jumps. Small blue diamond 2012 D Lincoln penny, in MS 67 or higher, can be worth between $15 to $40 depending on the market. Small blue diamond 2012 P, Philadelphia, rare MS 68 examples have sold for over $150 to $200. Small blue diamond 2012 S proof penny, graded PR 70 DCAM. That could bring in $300, $500, or even over $700 at auction. Small blue diamond rare error pennies, one known off-center error sold for $779,833 recently. Yes, that's a real sale price, so start looking closely. Your coin jar might be hiding a small fortune. Transition. How to check your pennies. Step by step. Music. Light. Helpful tone. Want to know if your 2012 penny is valuable? Here's your checklist. Look under good light. Use a desk lamp and magnifying glass. Check the date and mint mark. Is it A, D, P, or S? Proof coins are more valuable. Search for doubling. Look at Liberty and the date. Examine edges and surfaces. Any cracks, blobs, or smooth uncirculated shine? Weigh it. Some rare transitional errors may have incorrect weight. That's a jackpot alert. Compare with graded coins online. Use sites like PCGS or NGC. Consider grading. If you suspect you have a high-grade or rare error penny, send it to a professional grading company like PCGS or NGC. Slide. The market demand. Is it still hot? Music. Upbeat investing tune. The coin market is booming. Collectors from around the world are paying big premiums for US coins with historical or error significance, and yes, the 2012 Lincoln penny is one of them. As of now, rare versions continue to sell at auctions, eBay, and private collectors markets for hundreds, even thousands, of dollars. So while the face value is 1 cent, the collector value could be nearly $800 or more. That's the magic of coins. Closing scene, visual montage of rare 2012 Lincoln pennies being held in gloved hands. Narrator. So next time you get change from the store, before tossing that penny aside, take a closer look, because inside that little copper disc could lie a story, a treasure, and a profit that might just blow your mind. You've been watching USA Coins, where every coin has a story, and every story could be worth a fortune. Backhand index pointing right. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with other collectors. Direct hit. Drop a comment below if you have a 2012 Lincoln penny, or if you found a rare one. This is USA Coins, and we'll see you in the next video, where money talks, and pennies shine. End screen. Subscribe button. Next video thumbnail. USA Coins logo. Music fades out with a satisfying chime.